everyone, what is up? Hope you guys are having an amazing day to talk about what's time for XRP in the XRP community. Now, CoinMarketCap is at around 70 cents. Definitely, we dumped, guys. We are definitely in the red today. Now, I have been on Twitter scrolling through, and I have been seeing a lot of bearish people now, right? A lot of bears are coming back into play while the fear is at 32 levels, guys. We're back in the fear mode, right? Isn't that interesting? That should probably tell you, or tell us, maybe it's time to get bullish. Before coins to tweet out one of the few glitches from last year. Again, a lot of glitches we have seen from, or for XRP, right? Look at that, almost 5 digits. That's absolutely insanity. Some people are talking about that's a private ledger or whatnot. Again, a lot of different theories, right, with those certain glitches. Now, while all that stuff happens, we do see from Disclosed CV. Now, White House warns of extraordinary elevated inflation data. Oh, this just comes out. Isn't this crazy, guys?
So because of the actions we've taken to address the Putin price hike, we are in a better place than we were last month. But we expect March CPI headline inflation to be extraordinarily elevated due to Putin's price hike. And we expect a large difference between core and headline inflation, reflecting the global disruptions in energy and food markets. So core inflation doesn't include energy and food prices. Headline inflation does. And of course, we know that core inflation, energy, the impact of energy, of course, on oil prices, gas prices, we expect that to continue to reflect what we've seen the increases be over the course of this invasion. And just as an example, since President Putin's military buildup accelerated in January, average gas prices are up more than 80 cents. Most of the increase occurred in the month of March, and at times gas prices were more than $1 above pre-invasion level. So that roughly 25% increase in gas prices will drive tomorrow's inflation reading. And certainly it's not a surprise to us, but we certainly think it will be reflected.
Again, they will always have an scapegoat, right? Quote unquote. They will never blame it on themselves. Imagine when the collapse of the whole system does take place. What's their game plan, right? Who's going to be the scapegoat for that? Now, guys, there's the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. MrPool tweeted out this right here. Now, if you go down here, flipped. This looks much better, guys. Let's take a look because this is very interesting. Wow, guys, what is going to take place? I mean, that's definitely warnings, right? And whatnot. And we did see a few things happening in that video. I mean, guys. But maybe, just maybe, there are double meanings. Beta Arcus tweet out, perhaps MrPool videos aren't to be taken literally. Cold War footage, fallouts, nuclear public information, etc. Apply these concepts to economic warfare, right? It could be, or someone will also say it could be both. Now, MrPool did tweet out a few things as well. Where will you be? Direct Seems like an event, possibly a scare event, who knows what, literally, metaphorically, is incoming. As well as this, right? We have seen some of these before, we just seen that. Wave, again, a few connections, right? Which could be correlated with this right here, Wave and Ripple Design Book, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Emergency.
Again, a lot of emergencies, right? Isn't that interesting? We do see right here, MrPool profile update new likes, 289 as well. And then his likes, while the White House is busy destroying confidence in the US dollar, this crew is planning the next stage of the global monetary system, which is BRICS. Ha, there we go. We have been talking about BRICS for a while now. Now, PRX has tweeted out, danger is coming soon, you are warned. He did tweet this out as well, the red flag, right? A lot of people were talking about different meanings about this. What are your thoughts? Definitely seems there's a reason why he picked the color red as well. Maybe what's going to take place with the economy, perhaps, right? Again, could be taken literally like this from Paytors. Does this part that I circled say atomic attack? Right there. If you go down here, 4/12/2022, it seems like all events, important major events, are pre-planned ahead of time. I'm not saying this is going to happen, guys. Definitely not at all, but it's interesting why MrPool's posting that and then this as well, right? A few correlations. I'm pretty sure that's the Simpsons. This just popped up on my feed by coincidence, Phoenix and 4/12. Same as the date right here, right? Great expansion of consciousness and the Phoenix eclipses of April and May 2022. Now, Kang Space's tweet out, Tuesdays also had a wave crashing on 4/12. As we see, this was 4/12/2021, right? Now, could this mean that life is just coming about? Because we do see a spike up. Some other people were saying that there's probably going to be a pump incoming, right? But again, once again, it could have multiple different meanings. A lot of waves, a lot of tsunamis, a lot of this and that, guys. J-Man has tweeted out, I only connect the dots. Adam has been initiated. If you go down here, breaking Bitcoin maximalist Adam Back says on Bloomberg that utility tokens should be priced much lower. Manipulated by the elite. Isn't that interesting, right? Utility coins to go lower or should be priced much lower, while we see some warning messages. Maybe it could be perhaps a dump. Next it comes from Canup. We see the 3 different emojis, right? Broken heart, right arrow, and then check mark. And then we see the new message that was, I'm pretty sure, sent to Baba Cooks from the Riddler side team. So, and then this right there, 2203, and then the other numbers. Now, I was thinking this meant 4, 6, and 10, right? Which could be correlated with the certain months. Now, I don't know which calendar. If you go down here, Bitcoin, heartbroken, or broken heart first, then XRP, check, right? I do feel like Bitcoin has to go. Again, a few correlations, guys. Perhaps. Falchester tweet out, Ripple's lawsuit started at the conjunction 12/21/2020. It's a show, people, right? When does a conjunction close? War is the biggie here. It's all tied in together, right? The war, this and that. There's different events as well. I mean, how much stuff is happening all around the world, guys? It's actually pretty insanity what we're living through at the present moments in time, right? The fountain for today's video comes from Goring Gecko. Eyes on the 2s. Look at that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? Like ISO 222. A lot of 2s this year. A lot of 2s we have been seeing throughout the year. Interesting stuff, to say the least. Just as an ending bonus right here, guys, from Baba Cooks, an international meeting behind the scenes will ultimately result in a world of dreams. XRP holders, load your bags. The time is near. Fudsters, a many, never fear. The time is near, so it seems, and that's why we should be prepared. But anyways, that's hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys please leave a like, subscribe, subscribe, amazing day, and you guys see ya.